How does Steve Madden get away with duping all of these brands? Steve Madden's a brand that has become really famous for duping other high-end brands. While Steve Madden has gotten sued by other designers in the past, they're typically able to get away with this because it's perfectly legal. Copyright doesn't protect fashion designs because they're seen as a purely functional thing. And trademark infringement, like I've talked about before, does protect certain design elements, but not a one-off design that isn't really indicative of the brand. So an example of a trademarkable design element would be the red soles on the bottom of all Louboutin shoes. Madden could never replicate that because it is very protected. Whereas what we see here with like a more generic motorcycle boot or a jelly mesh flat or something like that, it's just a one-off design from another fashion house that's not protected under any type of law. And what Steve Madden's doing is not only perfectly legal, but it's very favorable from an economic perspective because we do want similar designs available at different price points to include different levels of consumers, and that's just going to stimulate the market and the economy even more. This case study is really relevant for anybody who has their own clothing brand and maybe makes their own original designs and is worried about whether somebody could potentially copy their designs and do something very similar. Unfortunately, in your case, the answer is going to be yes, they typically can, like we see here. However, the good news is that if somebody's always copying you in what you do, they can't move or progress until you do. So take that as you will.